All right, Flyers fans, we're back on the ice for Game 2. Game 1 ended in a 2-2 tie, so both of these teams are coming back on the ice and looking for a win. All right, Not Maurer sending the puck into the neutral zone. Puck goes over to Borit. He's going to keep working it forward, looking to the center. Great center pass and look there. And the goalie freezes it. So out on the ice, we've got Donovan in the center position, Paulson and Gill on the wings, Not Maurer and I think that's DeLuey on defense. Donovan's chasing it down. Puck gets caught in between the skates of a Mohawk. They're sending it up the boards, but Keegan is there. Paulson picks it up in the neutral zone and sends it. We're going to have an icing. All right, out on the ice for the Flyers, we've got Reynolds in the center position with Barker and T-Scutter on the wings. Sachs and Atchison on D. Atchison pulling away with it, going to bring it through the neutral zone. Great pass, great look to T-Scutter. T-Scutter's chasing it down on the far side. T-Scutter staying with it. Barker coming in to help, redirects the Mohawk player. Sachs comes in, keeping it in the zone. Mohawks coming through, pushing it through the neutral zone. Atchison chasing it down. Atchison sends it up to Barker. Atchison and Reynolds fighting for the puck. Here comes Donovan, picks up the puck, going to bring it through the neutral zone. Looks like some Flyers are changing the line there. Sachs takes a shot, blocked by the goalie. I think the goalie was wondering where it went. Borit bringing the puck in the near side corner. Borit goes behind the net with the puck, sends it out to the center. Not Maurer. I pick it up. Look to the... He passes all the way around. Detzel tied up with the puck there. Mohawks bring it up. Not Maurer. Tying them up. Borit sends it to the neutral zone. Donovan's back in. Donovan's bringing it into the zone. Donovan takes a shot. Refs are talking it out there. Okay. All right, getting ready at center ice. Donovan is in the center position. Paulson and Gill on the wings. We've got Sachs and Atchison. Sachs and Atchison on defense. Van Meer in net. Taking a little ice time, talking it out. All right, I have a feeling this is going to fire up the Mohawk players. Donovan kicks it back. Atchison's chasing it down. Atchison up to Paulson. Paulson's bringing it forward through the neutral zone. Looking to pass center. And caught by the goalie. Got some parents still chirping about the goal. Donovan's in the center position. Paulson and Gill on the wings. Atchison and Sachs on defense. Gill goes over to challenge. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Mohawks bringing it forward. Atchison trying to stop. And Stella. Good stop by Van Meer there. And there's a line change. We've got Reynolds at the center position. Barker and T. Scudder out on the wings. And it looks like Notmauer, DeLuey on defense with Van Meer in net. Here comes DeLuey picking up the puck. Going to take it through the neutral zone. Barker stopping that pass from Mohawk to Mohawk. T. Scudder's going to chase it down. DeLuey trying to send it back in. Mohawks pick it up again. Barker challenging at the side. Here comes Reynolds. Reynolds sends it into the neutral zone. T. Scudder picks it up, going to bring it in. Looking to take it around the backside of the net. Reynolds picking it up. Puck comes out of the zone. And we've got an icing. Donovan in the center position. Borat and Detzel on the wings. Atchison and Sachs back on defense. Fight for the puck there. Borat comes away with it. Going to send it back to Atchison. Atchison's going to send it towards the net. Takes out a skater. The speed of the puck there. Detzel sends it back to Sachs. Sachs sends it right back to Detzel. Puck goes behind the net. Borat's chasing it down. Donovan's with him. Donovan sends it behind the net. Detzel's chasing it. Back to Sachs. Sachs winds up. Loose puck goes behind the net. Mohawks pick it up. Oh, and the ref is in the way there. Mohawk's going to bring it up, looking for that pass, but Donovan breaks it up, not making it so easy. Mohawks still, now I think that's Paulson with the puck in the neutral zone. He's going to bring it around. Mohawks take it away. And we've got an offsides. Offsides called by the ref and the parents, apparently. We've got some opposing team parents starting to ref the game for us. Here comes Keane. Oh, great look to the middle and stopped by the goalie. All right, Reynolds taking the face off with Paulson and Gill on the wings. Notmauer, DeLuey on defense. Puck going around the backside of the net. Gill looking to center it. And stop, caught by the Mohawk goalie. Line change for the Flyers. We've got Donovan at the face-off with Barker and T. Scudder on the wings. Atchison and Sachs on D. Atchison collects the puck in the neutral zone, tries to send it deep. Sachs keeps it in. Good fake shot there. Had the Mohawks going. Here comes the Mohawks, though, through the neutral zone. T-Scudder chasing it down, cutting him off. Puck goes behind the net. Barker's there. Donovan collects. He's going to look to bring it up the sideboard. Puck's in the neutral zone. Donovan's looking to chase. Barker's up to Donovan. Back to Atchison. Atchison's gonna try to get it to Borit, but that didn't quite happen. Now Borit's got it. He's gonna bring it up the far side boards. Donovan's gonna chase. Loses the puck. Kept in by Sachs, but got brought back out by the Mohawks. All right, Stella with a nice stuff there. Puck goes behind the net. Detzel is going to pick it up. He's going to bring it through the neutral zone. Detzel passes across to Borit. Notmauer comes in. Detzel with the puck again. Detzel takes a shot. Stopped by the Mohawk goalie. Reynolds chasing the puck behind the net. We've got Reynolds, Gill, and Detzel. Gill takes a shot. Puck goes behind the net. Notmauer is going to step up. And Notmauer comes away. Swinging for the puck and gets a kid in the face with his elbow, so he's heading to the sin bin. All right, out on the ice we've got Donovan, Sachs, Atchison. Oh, good. The puck goes out in the neutral zone. They've got a reset, and we've got an offsides. Out on the ice we've got Paulson, Donovan, Atchison, and Sachs. Van Meer in net. Donovan at the face-off comes away with it in the neutral zone, but he's surrounded by 5 of the Mohawks, and we've got another penalty. This time it'll be on the Mohawks, and there we go. So 1 minute left for the Flyers penalty, and there'll be a minute 30 for the Mohawks penalty. All right, out on the ice, we've got Gill, T-Scudder, DeLuey, and Sachs. Gill took the face-off there. Mohawks send it up through the neutral zone. DeLuey's chasing it down. Got 4-on-4 right now. Gill looking to pick up the puck, sends it up to T-Scudder. T-Scudder's going to bring it. T-Scudder's going to bring it through the neutral zone. And it is sent back down for icing. 30 seconds left for the Flyers. 1 minute on the penalty for the Mohawks. Reynolds at the face-off with Borit, DeLuey, and Atchison out there. Atchison stops the puck, tries to pass it up, gets ricochets off a Mohawk skater. Here comes Borit and DeLuey. DeLuey pushes down. 15 seconds now left on that penalty for the Flyers. And puck almost a shot on goal, but we have another icing. Reynolds at the face-off. Borat, DeLuey, and Atchison. Atchison steps up, sends the puck towards the net. Oh, just good save there by the goalie off of the handle of his goalie stick. Flyers at full strength now. Flyers at full strength. We've got 18 seconds left on the power play. Atchison passes over to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to send it up out of the zone. It's in the neutral zone. Detzel comes in. Detzel heading towards the net. Tries to hit Borat. Sachs is there. Detzel looking to set up. Sends it towards the middle. Puck goes to the far side. Barker helping to stop. Sachs takes a shot wide. Detzel going to send it to the near corner here. Kane sends it to Barker. Borat's there. Tries to take a shot, a little bit wide. Detzel fighting for the puck there. Barker fighting for the puck. Sachs keeping it in. We've got people falling down all over the place here. Mohawks bringing it through the neutral zone. Notmauer picks it up, passes over to Borat. Borat dumps it in. And we've got a line change. We've got Atchison and DeLuey out on defense. Paulson, Barker, and Detzel. Oh, some new Flyers coming in. Minute 22 left on the clock. Donovan's going to take the face-off with Paulson and Barker on the wings. DeLuey and Atchison on defense. Van Meer in net. Atchison sending it up into the neutral zone. Barker chasing after it. DeLuey picks it off, but picked right back off by the Mohawk player. DeLuey bringing it back. Passes over to Paulson. Paulson's going to bring it in. Puck goes to the far side corner. Less than a minute left here in the first period. Donovan sends it in and stopped by the Mohawk goalie. 53 seconds. All right, Reynolds will take the face-off with Gill and T-Scudder on the wings. Notmauer, Sachs on defense. Notmauer breaking it up. Trying to send it back. Puck's in the neutral zone. Notmauer has it again. Sends it back up towards Gill. Gill's going to try to send it in. Reynolds and Gill fighting for the puck. Notmauer sends it back a little bit. Here comes T-Scudder trying to help. Sends it back. And I think we've got an offsides. Got 21 seconds left. Reynolds at the face-off. Notmauer over to Sachs. Sachs sends it up into the neutral zone, picked up by Reynolds. Bounced around a little bit. The Mohawks are coming this way. Takes a shot on goal. 5 seconds left. And that's the end of the first period.
Broken up by Mason City. Mason City now looking to shoot. Mason City shoots, broken up by Atchison. Brody Donovan has it now behind his own net. Donovan across center ice. Donovan skating it into the offensive zone. Donovan looking to center. Unsuccessful off the post and covered up by the Mason City goalie. Parents are still chirping for Mason City. Line change. Caden Borat, Owen Reynolds, Jackson Detzel, Donovan Sachs, and Kane Notmauer. Notmauer sends it over to Sachs. Sachs sends it in. Kane and Borat now. He falls, blows the tire. Mason City has it now. Mason City has. Donovan tries to break it up, but is unsuccessful. Detzel is successful, however. Donovan sends it off the boards to Cannon Borat. Borat looking to shoot. Wide left. Cannon blows the tire at the end. Reynolds has the puck now. Notmauer can't keep a stick on it. Can't keep it in the zone, and Sachs sends it right back in, and it'll be offsides on the Flyers. Line change. Brody Donovan, Noah Gill, Croy Paulson, Donovan Sachs, and Kane Notmauer. Donovan wins the faceoff up into the zone. Mason City sends it past Donovan. Notmauer has the puck now. He brings it behind his own net. Notmauer sends it up to Paulson. Paulson sends it up to Donovan. Donovan now into the offensive zone. Donovan still with the puck. Donovan centers it to Gill. Gill was ready and waiting, but Mason City broke it up. Donovan Sachs with a slap shot off Mason City. Gill has it. He centers it to Paulson. Paulson shoots. Paulson shoots again. And first time he hit the pad, second time he hit far right. Mason City has it now, broken up by Donovan Sachs. Sachs sends it over to Gill. Gill looking to shoot. Gill shoots off the pad of the Mason City goalie. Mason City now tripped up by Donovan Sachs, and this will be tripping on Donovan Sachs. Line change. DeLuey, Asherson, Reynolds, and T-Scotter. Mason City wins it back to their defense. Their defense tries to send it in. Mason City looking to center it, broken up by Reynolds. Reynolds has the puck in the corner. He sends it around behind the net. But it's picked up by Mason City. Mason City fails to keep it in. T-Scotter has it now, broken up by Mason City. Reynolds tried to break it up, but was unsuccessful. Mason City has it now, poked away by Atchison, and will have a slashing on T-Scotter. I did not see that, so I can't argue or agree. Line change. Detzel, Atchison, and DeLuey out for the Flyers. Atchison tries to send it up and out, blocked by Mason City. Atchison sends it over to DeLuey. DeLuey wasn't there, though. Mason City has it now. Detzel putting pressure on the puck is unsuccessful, though. Mason City passes it across. Detzel on the back check, and Mason City was offsides. Same line is out there for the Flyers. Mason City sends it into the offensive zone. DeLuey is going to pick up the puck behind the net. DeLuey sends it up, hits the skate of a Mason City player. DeLuey has it poked away by Mason City. Mason City tries to send it to the middle, and is successful. Mason City has it now. Mason City broken up by Jackson Detzel. Detzel sends it up and out of the Mason City zone. And icing on the Flyers. 19 seconds left to go on the 5-on-3. 46 seconds to full strength. Line change. Borat, Notmauer, and Donovan. Donovan wins the faceoff over to a Mason City player. Mason City slap shots broken up by Borat right across the middle of the ice. Mason City sends it in behind the net. Notmauer trying to break it up back there. Gets helped by Kane and Borat. Borat has the puck behind the net. Borat tries to send it up. Mason City has a snapshot blocked by the pad of Stella Van Meer. Brody Donovan putting pressure on the puck. Donovan tries to send it up and out and does. Sacks. 9 seconds left to go on the kill. Mason City has the puck now. They bring it across center ice and into the Flyers' defensive zone. They shoot. They try and center. Not Maurer says no. Mason City has the puck now. Blocked by the shoulder of Donovan Sachs. Donovan to Mason City. Mason City shoots in the center. Broken up by Stella Van Meer. Good save and sent out by Kaden Borat. Mason City going to shoot again off the stick and into the glove of Stella Van Meer. Line change in full strength. DeLuey, T. Scudder, Reynolds, Barker, and Ashenson out for the Flyers. DeLuey breaks the puck up from Mason City. DeLuey now, he brings it into the offensive zone. DeLuey shoots high of the net. Atchison now. Atchison tries to send it to the middle, broken up by Mason City. Mason City has the puck now. They send it up, chipped by Xander Atchison, and T. Scudder has the puck behind his own net. T. Scudder sends it around and out of the zone. Mason City has the puck now. Keegan tries to break it up, but is unsuccessful. T. Scudder did the same thing. And now Atchison with the puck. Atchison brings it across center ice and into the offensive zone. Atchison center it, broken up by Mason City and right into the glove of the Mason City goaltender. Line change. Gill, Sachs, Notmauer, Donovan, and Paulson. Let's go, Flyers! Donovan sends it high off the chest of the goalie. Sachs using his big body, knocking down the Mason City player before he can get possession of the puck. Paulson has it now. Paulson brings it into the offensive zone. Paulson shoots high and blocked by the Mason City. Sachs has it now. He sends it back into Donovan, where it's picked up by Gill. Gill has the puck. He tries to center, broken up by Mason City. Mason City has the puck. He's tripped by Donovan Sachs. Mason City has the puck now. They're trying to score into the middle. It's unsuccessful, and Troy Paulson stick handle with the puck, and this will be, I believe, tripping on Donovan Sachs. Had a little parenting chant battle. Mom running the camera, she goes, "Let's go Flyers!" And a Mason City parent goes, "Let's go Mohawks!" right afterwards. Let's go Flyers! Woo! Borat has the puck now, along with DeLuey, Detzel, and Notmauer on the ice. Borat shoots. DeLuey was there, but he can't get possession of the puck. Mason City has the puck now. Mason City has it. They try to center it, but the other Mason City player wasn't there. That's putting pressure on the puck. Notmauer sends it up and out of the zone as the second period clock expires. 1 minute and 3 seconds left to go on the kill when we return. out on the ice for the Flyers at the start of the second period. We still have 1 minute and 3 seconds left to kill on the penalty. Detzel, Borit, not Maurer, and Detzel on the ice, or DeLuey on the ice, sorry. DeLuey tries to send it across to Notbauer. Pass is a little wonky though. Notbauer sends it off the boards and up to Borit. Borit has the puck now. Borit tries to send it into the zone and is successful. Stick handling around Mason City players. Send it to the middle where it's picked up by Detzel. Detzel tries and shoots, but is unsuccessful. Borit sends it behind the net to where it's picked up by Detzel. Detzel tries to center it to DeLuey, but it's unsuccessful. Broken up by Mason City. Mason City sends it up and out of the zone where it's picked up by Notbauer. Notbauer sends it up to Detzel. Mason City has the puck now, taken away by Notbauer. Notbauer sending it into the Mason City zone, passing to Jackson Detzel. Detzel has the puck now, broken up by Mason City and tripped by Mason City. And this will be a tripping on Mason City. Flyers. Oh, it's 15-minute run clock now. So I guess for every penalty they stop it, but any other thing, they keep the clock running. We have 2 seconds left to kill on the penalty. Mason City has 2 minutes left to kill on their penalty. And this is a line change. Gill, Reynolds, Paulson, and Notbauer. Reynolds wins it back to Paulson. Paulson shoots it high over the glove of the Mason City goalie. Reynolds sends it up to Gill, where it's picked up by Donovan Sachs. Mason City player sends it right to Notbauer. Notbauer sends it up and into the zone. Mason City sends it up, picked up by Notbauer. Can't have it cleanly by Notbauer, but he regains possession and gives it up to Paulson. Paulson has it now. Paulson shoots high over the net. Mason City has it now, blocked by the knee pad of Reynolds. Mason City has it. They're looking to send it up, and they are successful. Broken up by Notbauer and sent back in by Gill. Kane has it now. He sends it over to Donovan. Donovan sends it up and almost into the zone. Paulson has it now. Paulson has the puck. He's skating around Mason City players. Nice moves by Paulson. Taken away by Mason City. Paulson has the puck. Paulson gives it down to Gill, broken up by Mason City. Mason City has the puck. They send it right up to Donovan Sachs. Donovan Sachs shoots right into the glove of Mason City, but he dropped it. Goalie dropped it. And now Reynolds sends it around the net. Gill sends it out to Atchison. I don't think he realized that he was outside of the zone. And offsides on Xander. Sorry, I shouldn't say names. Offsides by the Flyers. 1 o'clock now. Line change. Donovan, Barker, Atchison, T. Scotter, and DeLuey. Donovan wins the faceoff up. Wake Barker has it now. He sends it back to Donovan. Donovan skating right into the middle of the ice. Donovan shoots off the blocker of the Mason City goalie. Mason City sends it up and out of the zone. DeLuey has the puck now. DeLuey sends it across center ice. DeLuey into the offensive zone. DeLuey looking to shoot. He does. Big rebound in front of the net, broken up by Mason City. Barker sends it out of the zone where it's picked up by Atchison. Atchison tries to send it back in. Barely goes in, and then Mason City bats it out. T. Scotter and Donovan fighting for the puck. T. Scotter has the puck. He sends it into the offensive zone. Mason City has the puck now. Mason City has tried to send it up and is successful into the Flyers' offensive zone, picked up by Atchison. Atchison sends it up and out of the zone. Mason City has the puck now. Pressure by Detzel and Borit. Boric gets the puck away from Mason City. Mason City regains control. Mason City has the puck now. They send it up, where it's picked up by another Mason City player. Notmauer broke it up, and Sachs big hit to Mason City player. Detzel has the puck now. Detzel into the offensive zone. Detzel looking to shoot. Goes behind the net. And we have a Mason City player a little shaken up on the play. Sachs hit him pretty hard.
Well, incidental contact.
Well, incidental contact, so it's not a penalty. There wasn't any elbows going up. Ran right into Donovan. And Donovan's a big kid for his age, so he just knocked right down. Donovan, Paulson, Notmauer, Gill, and Sachs out on the ice for the Flyers. Donovan wins it back to Paulson. Paulson and Donovan battling for the puck in the corner with a Mason City player. Mason City has the puck now. They send it up and out of the zone into the Flyers zone. Sachs and Notmauer are going back to get it. This will be icing on Mason City. Donovan wins the faceoff up to himself. He shoots, tries to score. Gill with the rebound, blocked by the Mason City goalie. Gill centers it to Donovan, blocked again by the Mason City goalie. Gill has the puck. He sends it in. Gill body checks Mason City player. Croy in the middle. He tries to send it in, but is unsuccessful and goes wide left. Donovan has the puck now. Mason City takes it away from him. Good defense by Corey Paulson to take it away. He sends it up to Brody Donovan. Donovan has the puck. He sends it into the zone. Mason City has it now. Donovan Sachs. He brings it into the zone. He shoots right into the chest of the Mason City goalie. Line change. Barker, DeLuey, Reynolds, T. Scotter, and Atchison out on the ice for the Flyers. DeLuey has the puck now. DeLuey sends it up and into the Flyers' offensive zone. DeLuey and a Mason City player battling for the puck. Mason City has it. Barker takes his stick away, but not the puck. DeLuey has the puck now. He sends it back into the offensive zone where it's picked up by DeLuey again. DeLuey sends it up to T. Scotter. T. Scotter has it now. T. Scotter brings it outside of the zone across center ice and almost into the offensive zone. Scratch that, in the offensive zone. He's looking to shoot, blocked by Mason City. T. Scotter has it again. He tries to center it, but there's nobody there. T. Scotter has it now, or DeLuey has it now. DeLuey looking to shoot off the skate of a Mason City player. Mason City sends it out 2-on-1 against Xander Atchison. Mason City skates around Xander and right into the chest of Stella Van Meer. Good save. Donovan, Borit, Notmauer, and Detzel, and as well as Donovan Sachs out on the ice for the Flyers. Mason City sends it up and into the Flyers zone. Donovan Sachs tries to send it out, blocked by the knee pads of a Mason City player. Borit has it now. Borit into the offensive zone. Borit looking to center just behind Brody Donovan. Detzel or Notmauer battling for the puck with a Mason City player. Mason City comes away with it. Broken up by Donovan. Mason City has it now. They chip it up. Donovan sends it to the middle where it's picked up by Borit. Mason City has it now. Notmauer says no. Mason City has it now at the other side of the ice. Detzel brings it into the offensive zone. That's a look in the center, broken up by Mason City. Mason City has the puck now. Donovan Sachs has it. He centers it to Detzel, but it goes just wide right. I think that was actually a shot. And now Mason City has the puck. Broken up by Paulson. Paulson looking to shoot, but he loses an edge. Paulson has the puck. He's looking to shoot again. Off the head of a Mason City player. Gill has it now. Gill is checked into the boards hard by a Mason City player. Mason City has it now. They bring it into the offensive zone. Knottmauer's poke check is unsuccessful, but Brody Donovan's poke check is. Mason City gives it up, and they shoot tipped down and away from the net. Mason City sends it behind the offensive zone of the net of the Flyers. Gill tries to send it up and out. Donovan has it now. Paulson stay outside, and Paulson can't stay offsides on the Flyers. Line change. Reynolds, T. Scotter, Barker, Atchison, and DeLuey. Atchison tries to send it in, blocked by a Mason City knee pad. Mason City has it now. They bring it out of their zone. Across center ice and into the Flyers zone. Mason City has the puck, broken up by Atchison. Barker has the puck now. Barker brings it across center ice. Barker brings it into the offensive zone. Atchison tries to send it in, just wide of the net, wide left. Mason City has the puck now. They send it back. They chip it up and out of the zone. Atchison going to get it. And this will be icing on Mason City. Once again, running clock. It is 3:50 left in the third period. Flyers win 1-0. Line change. Donovan, Detzel, DeLuey, Atchison, and Bort. Donovan wins it over to Detzel. DeLuey has it. DeLuey sends it into Donovan. Donovan can't catch the pass. Now Mason City brings it across center ice and into the Ames zone. Looking to center at Mason City, broken up by DeLuey and Donovan. Keegan DeLuey now, he sends it to the middle of the ice. It's picked up by Borit. Borit tries to send it in, and it is covered up by the Mason City goalie. Kane Knottmauer is subbed in for Keegan DeLuey, sorry. Donovan, Detzel, Borit, Donovan, Sachs, and Kane Knottmauer out there for the Flyers. Knottmauer sends it into the zone. Borit tries to send it towards the net, but is unsuccessful. Borit has it now behind the net. Borit sends it up and over, tries to send it to the middle, but broken up by Mason City. Borit has it again. Borit sends it to the middle, where it's picked up by Detzel off Detzel's skate. Donovan is tripped up. Mason City tries to send it out, broken up by Donovan Sachs. Detzel tries to send it in, and he does. Mason City has the puck now. Mason City passes it towards the net, wide left. Noah Gill has it now. Broken up by Mason City. Donovan Sachs tries to send it up and out, but is unsuccessful. Broken up by Mason City. Mason City loses an edge. Detzel putting pressure on the puck. Mason City has it now in their own zone, broken up by Sachs. Sachs sends it up and out of the zone where it's picked up by Detzel. Detzel has the puck now. Detzel sends it up off the skate of Noah Gill, trying to pass it across. Mason City has it now in the offensive zone. They send it toward the net. Donovan Sachs skate blocked it away. And this will be offsides on Mason City. 1:15 left in the third period. Flyers are winning 1-0. Reynolds, Paulson, Atchison, DeLuey, and Gill on the ice for the Flyers. Mason City has no goalie in their net. 6 skaters on the ice trying to tie. Gill tries to send it up. It is picked up by Paulson. Paulson broken up by Mason City. Mason City has it now. They chip it up where it's picked up by DeLuey. DeLuey has the puck. He chips it up. Reynolds tries to send it out but is unsuccessful. Reynolds sends it out of the zone. No, it stays in on the blue line. Mason City has it now. They try and deke Stella, but Stella is there, and Mason City lost the puck. DeLuey has it now. Asherson tries to send it out, but is unsuccessful, and Mason City sends it behind the net. Gill tries to send it up and out. Gill tries to, and it's unsuccessful. Keegan tips it towards the net. Keegan tries to send it up to Paulson, broken up by Mason City. Good defense by the Flyers here. Troy Paulson sends it up and out of the zone, and the Flyers will come away with the win in this one. Flyers win 1-0 in this 2-game series. There is Flyers in this series were 1-0-1, aka 1 win and 1 tie. Let's go! Woo! See you next time. Goodbye.